In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 30th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Astros versus Oakland Athletics. American League West rivals will open a 3-game series on Monday afternoon when the Houston Astros visit the Oakland Athletics at RingCentral Coliseum. Houston leads the division at 30-18 and avoided a 3-game sweep at the hands of the Seattle Mariners with a 2-1 win on Sunday to hit as a -141 favorite. Oakland salvaged the finale of a 4-game set with the Texas Rangers on Sunday with a 6-5 win as a +106 underdog, but remains in last place at 20-30. This is the first meeting of the year between the divisional foes after Houston won the 2021 season series 11-8. Houston is 37-15 in their last 52 in Game 1 of a series and 13-6 in their last 19 versus a right-handed starter. The Astros are 21-7 in their last 28 on grass. Meanwhile, the A's are 3-7 in their last 10 Monday games and 9-24 in their last 33 at home. Oakland is 2-9 in their last 11 in Game 1 of a series. This is a tricky matchup to break down. The Astros are the clear-cut better team, and the two squads will more than likely end the season at opposite ends of the spectrum in the American League West. With that said, pitching is the great equalizer, and Blackburn has been as good as anyone in the league out of the gate this season. Look for him to keep up his sensational form against an Astros team that has mounted just 4 runs in their last 4 games. Oakland will struggle against Valdez but find a way to push a couple of runs across, which will make all the difference. The Astros are just 1-3 in their last 4 road games, while Oakland has gone 8-1 when Blackburn has towed the rubber this season. Blackburn has been great so far this year and shows no signs of letting up anytime soon. In his last start, Blackburn posted a win over Seattle with 5.1 innings, 1 hit, 5 walks, and 0 earned. He's got just 3 earned over his last 3 starts in a span of 16.2 innings. I like Blackburn to post another quality outing here in a close Oakland victory, but much of the scoring will likely have to wait until Valdez is gone. He's been great lately as well. While the Astros are obviously a much better team, Blackburn has been absolutely dealing this season to give Oakland at least a fighting chance in every game he's on the mound. Should be a fun matchup all around and an excellent way to kick off the series. So the Oakland Athletics money line is our full game side pick. This game features a mouth-watering pitching matchup between 2 emerging aces at the top of their games right now. Neither offense has impressed to this point, with the Astros ranked just 23rd in runs scored and the A's ranked 29th. Expect both teams to struggle to string together hits, with Oakland compiling a league-worst .212 batting average and the Astros putting up just 4 runs over their last 4 contests. The problem for Oakland is this offense can't do much of anything with an 81 WRC+ that is second worst in baseball, and now faces one of the major's best staffs top to bottom. Using an incredible ground ball rate of 65.8%, Valdez continues to put up well above average numbers, and it's been nearly impossible to hit the ball out of the park against him in 2022. Houston's bullpen is also terrific, leading the majors in ERA by almost half a run, as the terrific pitching development of the franchise has helped previous castoffs like Montero be great. The under is a whopping 10-1 in the Astros' last 11 games. With a marquee pitching matchup on tap, there is little reason to expect that trend to break on Monday. Add in Oakland being a tough park on hitters, and this has all the makings of a great pitcher's duel. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Marlins versus Colorado Rockies. The Miami Marlins visit Coors Field on Monday in Mile High City to play against the Colorado Rockies in the first game of a 3-game series. Miami Heat defeated the Atlanta Braves 4-1 on Saturday, snapping a 3-game losing streak. Miami is now 1-3 on its current 8-game road trip that concludes with its series at Coors Field against the Rockies. Sandy Alcantara shut down the Atlanta Bats on Saturday with 14 strikeouts, setting a new career high in KS while allowing just 4 hits in 8 innings. The Marlins are 19-25 and 10 games behind the front-running New York Mets in the National League East. Colorado defeated the Washington Nationals 3-2 on Saturday, which snapped a 3-game losing skid for the Rockies. The Rockies split their doubleheader on Saturday with a 3-2 victory after losing the opening game of the Twin Bill 13-7. Jose Iglesias had 3 hits and Chad Kuhl threw 6 1/3 innings of solid baseball to help lead the Rockies to the win. Colorado is last in the National League West at 21-25 and 11 games behind the front-running Los Angeles Dodgers. Miami is 6-18 in their last 24 games against the National League West and 22-55 in their last 77 road games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 road games against a team with a losing record. Colorado is 2-5 in their last 7 home games and 1-4 in their last 5 games overall, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 home games against a team with a losing record. With the Rockies heading back to Colorado, it's tempting to support them getting back on track. They were just swept by the Nationals in Washington but usually play better in Coors Field. However, they are heading back home to quite an unfortunate situation. Miami is heading out west and will have Pablo Lopez making the start. Hitters are usually excited to go to Coors Field, but that shouldn't be the case on Memorial Day. The Rockies had one of the top 3 lineups in terms of ops and runs scored for much of the early part of the season, but they have fallen off a bit. They are still ranked rather highly, and C.J. Cron has been one of the most consistent hitters in the league. However, Lopez has just been that dominant. Colorado cannot show off its great lineup if it is not making contact. The Marlins righty is coming off of arguably his worst start, which was still a 7-inning outing in which he struck out 8 batters. The last time he was out west he had a scoreless 8-inning start against the Padres. The factor of being in a hitter's park can ruin most pitchers, but that shouldn't be expected for Lopez. He has one of the best swing and miss rates in the league, and his expected numbers demonstrate there should be no regression in his future. Meanwhile, the Marlins lineup should have no issues producing for him, as they face Ryan Feltner. The youngster has just 2 starts this season with a 5.4 ERA. He has yet to pitch in his home ballpark, and he should learn quickly how much of a disadvantage that can be. I get the reasoning for backing the Rockies as a home underdog. However, the Rockies just aren't playing well right now, and Ryan Feltner is not the pitcher I envision being a stopper to try to right the ship for Colorado. Miami has one of their best on the mound in Pablo Lopez, and I truthfully think this line is very telling. The Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. The Rockies have slowly been trickling down from the top of the leaderboards, and Lopez should expose some of their weaknesses. That is where his swing and miss rate comes into play. Coors Field is so hitter-friendly due to the thin air allowing balls to carry. That spells bad news for contact or fly ball pitchers. With Lopez being one of the best strikeout pitchers, it's difficult to produce runs if hitters cannot make contact to begin with. As for the Marlins hitting Feltner, they should be able to produce enough runs to secure a win. However, Miami is not a team known for its run production. The Fish have invested in their pitching staff while maintaining a few big bats such as Jorge Soler and Jesus Aguilar. That duo should get the job done on the scoreboard while Lopez continues his dominance on the mound. This is one of the highest totals of the day in the MLB. Lopez is one of the most dominant starting pitchers in baseball, with his ERA sitting just over 2. He allowed 4 runs in his last start, but that was by far his worst start of the year. Lopez is going to bounce back on Monday, immediately providing value on the under. Feltner is super motivated to put together another strong start, as he is trying to earn a spot in the rotation. He only needs a mediocre performance to keep this one a low-scoring game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Cleveland Guardians. It's an American League Central clash as the Kansas City Royals travel to take on the Cleveland Guardians in the opener of a 3-game set. The Royals come in after splitting a 4-game set, with first-place Minnesota snapping a 6-game losing streak in the process. The Guardians enter after a disappointing series loss against Detroit and are now just 3-8 over their last 11 games. Jonathan Heasley gets the ball for the Royals in the opener. The Guardians will turn to Zach Plesac. The Guardians are 4-1 in their last 5 Monday games, and Guardians are 39-17 in their last 56 games as a home favorite. The Royals are 16-36 in the last 52 meetings in Cleveland. Both of these clubs are difficult to trust at the moment, with the Royals entering 2-8 in their last 10 and the Guardians 3-8 in their last 11. Neither pitcher has performed well to this point either, making it difficult to back either squad with much confidence here. With that said, Cleveland is the better team on paper, and playing at home. Look for the 11th ranked offense to settle in against a struggling rookie in Heasley, who is having trouble locating his pitches. Jose Ramirez will continue his MVP campaign with another big-time showing. Cleveland has owned the head-to-head meetings between these clubs lately, going 16-6 in their last 22 games, in a matchup where both teams are sending shaky starting pitchers to the hill. The better move is to bet a Guardians team that is significantly better at both the plate and in the bullpen, so the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. Despite some recent struggles, Cleveland has strong overall offensive numbers capped by the elite Jose Ramirez in the middle of their order. They are primed to explode against the struggling Heasley, who has been averaging nearly 1 walk per inning. On the other side, Plesac has really battled with consistency and will have another tough matchup against a Royals lineup that has sprung to life of late, averaging just shy of 5 runs per game over their last 7. Look for rookie sensation Bobby Witt Jr. to continue his hot hitting. Kansas City's overall numbers at the plate don't reflect the whole story right now, as the Royals have been on fire at the plate over the last 2 weeks with a 126 WRC+. Most of that came without slugging catcher Salvador Perez, who just got off the injury list. And Witt Jr. looking more like the superstar hitter that was expected has also helped matters. Plesac's command just hasn't been as good as previous years, leading to a 143 ER, a 132 Fahrenheit IP with opponents connecting on too many barrels against him. The over is 9-1 in the Royals' last 10 games, a trend that looks ripe to continue based on this pitching matchup. Both offense should score plenty against these starters, leading to a high-scoring game. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.